All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders bishops, and as well as Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I wanted to speak on, this article I just came across and dealing with the situation that's still been ongoing for, a minute now, dealing with, America, Israel, and Iran. Because if you've been, staying up to date, it's just been a whole bunch of back and forth, and from our apostles on down and different brothers, we all been saying that once they go in there and attack them, it's no turning back. All right. When it very first started, what was Trump saying? This is going to be short. It's going to be quick, decisive. We're going to win this, and that. And the shit is still going on to this day. They're months in now, still dragging it out. And while they're dragging this out, what's happening? This is just further crippling and destroying the American economy, and as well as fucking up the global economy, Look at the price of gas, the cost of goods. Brothers been speaking on the things with the agriculture, fertilizer and everything else that's being affected by the strait being closed, man. And by them starting this whole shit with Iran, it just messed up everything quickly, And this isn't even the full brunt of the impact, so to speak, because they still have reserves that they were running through, and they're soon to run out of those reserves and everything, man. So things are only, like, brothers, we were speaking on that camp last week, and when it's hit summertime, man, it's it's really, if this shit keep dragging out, it's already fucked. But it's going to be even that much more worse once we get into summertime and this shit's still going on, man. All right. But I want to read this article right here, and there's some precepts on it, because this has just recently happened, This says the narrative that the U.S. controls Iranian airspace is collapsing in real time as Iran strikes a U.S. airbase. And they been getting messed up over there, man. All right. Trump's sitting there telling you that he been making decisive strikes, took out this person, I took out that person. All right. They're not fighting back. That we already won this, and that. And we all know that it's lies, They're not going to tell the truth and say that they're losing. Okay. But I wanted to read a little bit of this, and I'm going to just hit the key points mainly, and then hit some precepts. It says, the United States and Israel have spent years assuming they can strike Iranian targets with impunity, violating ceasefire agreements and assassinating officials without consequence. The assumption just exploded along with a U.S. airbase near Bandar Abbas. Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps struck back at 4:50 a.m. Thursday, targeting the American base it identified as the origin of the aggression. The IRGC's warning was stark: aggression will not go unanswered, and any repeat attack will draw a more decisive response. And that's exactly what they did. All right, because they think that it's all talk and they're not going to do anything. They ain't playing, man, and they not going down without a fight, so to speak, as well as them being backed up by Russia and everybody else, pretty much the BRICS and everything else, might as well say, but predominantly Russia. And who's Russia? China. All right. And who's another person another country that doesn't like America? All right. North Korea, Kim Jong-un. You got all these people against America, but you starting this situation with Iran is just showing you how through that America is, man. And this is just one, country and one nation. So imagine when all the other, nations, heathen nations, come against a Babylon and Israel. You can't even beat one. But let me get this quick precept real quick. And then I'm Then I'm gonna finish the points on the article. This is just straight to the point. It says, "The pride of thine heart have deceived thee." Obadiah 1:3. "The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" All right. Yeah, that pride has deceived you, man. All right. You thinking that you had that power, like nobody can ever touch you. What's going to happen to me? Because you've been going crazy for so long and nothing has happened so far. Now you're realizing that it ain't going to be that easy, man. All right. You got people, all these other nations ready to come against you at any moment, just waiting on it. Okay. And it says, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's his mentality, man. When Trump was going in there and everything, what was he saying? Oh, we already won. It's over with. We just going to be in, it's just a couple more weeks. We finna wrap this up. If they keep on messing with us, we're going to blow them back to the Stone Age. Just talking mad reckless, man. And now you're seeing that it's all cap. If you have any type of sense, at least, right, from watching what's going on, because it's always the same thing. Oh, we got a ceasefire, or we finna be done in 2 weeks, and then it gets dragged out even longer. I'm gonna give them some more time, and then now they try to do the ceasefire agreement, and then they breaking it, like the article going into, which is that's the devil for you, man. Always going back on his word, or deceitful. Hey, these nations ain't going for it, man. And everybody seeing you be exposed, okay? And he say, who shall bring me down to the ground? Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is getting ready to bring you down, devil. All right? He's just breaking you down little by little. Because this little situation that's been going on, well, it's not even a little, it's a big deal, actually. All right? Because by this happening, this is just getting us closer to World War III actually fully being declared. Because we're basically at war, even though they're not going to say it straightforward and straight up. Because in this day and age, you don't need to necessarily send troops on the ground, even though they have out there, basically. People had the technology to just press a button and shoot missiles, man. All right. And it's going to get to the point to where they going to declare that draft. All right. That's why they passed that. I'm not sure if it already passed or not, or if it fully went through yet. But that law where they're basically going to automatically sign you up for the selective service, because normally you would have to sign yourself up or whatever. It can automatically put you in there now. They up the limit, the age limit for fucking being drafted to, I forget exactly, like 40 something. Because it stopped at 35, but now it's like 40 or a little over 40. Hey, shit's getting bad, man. And you people are about to feel it. All right. The key points I'm gonna hit real quick right here is back in the article. It says Iran struck a U.S. airbase in retaliation for a U.S. attack near Badr Abbas Airport. The United States and Israel are learning a hard lesson in the Middle East. Not every nation will bow to airstrikes and broken agreements. The IRGC warned that any repeat aggression will draw a more decisive response. The attack occurred amid ongoing U.S. ceasefire violations in the region. Tensions have been building since Israel's airstrike on the Iranian embassy in Damascus in April. Iran has framed its actions as legal, rational, and legitimate self-defense. The U.S. and Israel now face a far more capable adversary than in previous conflicts. And it's no different than, I was watching a podcast that was going into it. I forgot which one I was looking at, but they was going into it how it's like it's no different than, I forget what president was in office at the time, but when they went to Afghanistan, they got their ass kicked. And then they had to make it seem like they won even though they lost and got up out of there. And this is even a bigger L that America is taking with this ass whooping that they're getting right now, because they're still trying to put up the facade as if they're winning when clearly they're not. All right. And like as Iran said, you know, their actions is legitimate, because you sitting here attacking these other nations, and then you be playing the victim. But with this situation, everybody's seeing what's going on, man. You being exposed. Nobody's backing your ass up. It's only America and Israel. And why is that? Because that ties into prophecy as well, man. You've been seeing him talk shit about the NATO and the EU, all right, the UN. Oh, y'all don't want to have our back, so forget y'all. We don't need y'all anyway. Talking shit. Hey, I'm gonna jump down to Obadiah because it goes into that too. But that's what's gonna happen as well. But you can see all the things playing out. You know, they turning on you basically, like they turning their back on you, like we ain't getting involved with that. That's your problem, and you bugging. They told you need to chill, and you cursing their ass out for not helping you, because they see that you're a devil, and you playing with fire, and you about to get burnt, all right, by that nuclear fire, man. All right, the nuclear missiles. But before this, I'm gonna get Revelation. This is Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And you see how quick things is speeding up, man. All right. Things is happening drastically fast. Ever since this dude done been back in office, man, shit just been escalating quick. As far as the hell increasing. All right. Now war. The economy going to shit. It been going to shit, but the speed of it has increased with that. Hey, and these people is through out here, as well as America as a whole in itself. All right. Hey, the Lord is sending plagues on this place, man. And the final one is going to be that fire, man. That destruction. All right. That lake of fire. And you can see, like I said, everything playing out with the prophecies. The scripture said it, and now it's just being made manifest, man. All right. In fact, let me grab another precept. Let me see. Yep. This is Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. All right. Everything that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has said is going to happen. We're seeing it literally happen, man. All right. Just like Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter says, you know, though it tarry, wait for it. It shall surely come. It will not tarry, man. And now we're seeing the things that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has told us, all right, ahead of time, because he revealeth his secrets unto his servants, the prophets. We've already been told of these things. We already have the understanding that these things are going to happen. We were just waiting on it. We are waiting on it. You know, the last prophecies, the MOTB, the World War III. All right, Esau coming with that great wrath. All right, and this place being destroyed by that nuclear fire. Famine, pestilence, plagues. All these things are coming to America, man. Nothing good is coming to America, and we're seeing all the things, you know, like I said, manifest. This is how we know we are in the last days, man. And this is how we know that this is the truth. Everything that has been written in the book has been coming to pass. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? And all these bug outs out here that doesn't believe, that want to go into all these bugged out things and philosophies and breakdowns. And they're doing this at the end, right before this place is destroyed, man. It's literally out of your mind. We on the cusp of, we basically in World War III, as well as America going down the drain. All hell getting ready to break loose. The economy getting ready to crash. All right, World War III basically here. He's already basically working on establishing that digital system, that MOTB system. All right, that digital is going. Everything's digital. It's a lot of shit cut off, but yeah, everything is digital. Okay, it's done. It's over with. And like I said, you got guys out here that want to go into all these different things that doesn't even matter at this point. You know, showing you the spirit that they're in, man. That a bugged out spirit, and you got demons on you. Because with the main thing that matters at this point in time is prophecy, man. We literally seeing it happen day in and day out. Now it's high time to wake out of sleep. All right. Now this is Romans. I'll probably wrap it up on this one. Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua without effect? And that's right, man. So all these people that didn't believe when we were telling them of these things, World War III is gonna happen. All right, Esau's getting ready to come down with that great wrath because he knows he has a short time. That MOTB is going to be mandated and pushed on the people. Everything that we've been speaking through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai is happening, man. And it doesn't matter who doesn't believe, as far as our people, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Now you're seeing these things transpire and happen. And guess what? Hey, all the ones that don't believe, you're going to die in your unbelief, man. Just like in the time of Noah. It's no different now. They didn't believe what he was saying when he was out there prophesying, speaking of the coming destruction. And it's no different now. We telling our people that things getting ready to happen and they don't want to believe. They don't want to listen, take heed. You want to listen to all these other weirdos out here, man, basically. False prophets, false teachers, trusting in Babylon. Everything else under the sun, but believing in the truth. You know, the 100% truth, man. In the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Hey, things are happening. All right, they ain't tarrying no more. Hey, we seeing it, you know, right here, live. Okay? And just because you don't believe, it ain't stopping the show, as you can see, man. Hey, the Lord's cooking up every day, making things happen. And this is something that we've been looking forward to, man. Because the faster that this place goes down and get destroyed, the faster we can get the hell up out of here, man. All right, be in that kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. Okay? And so with that, you know, I'm going to wrap up and give all praise and glory. Well, matter of fact, I'm going to finish this off first for... I'm going to read it again. Romans 3:3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai without effect? The Most High forbid. Yea, let Yahweh Hashem Yahushai be true, but every man a liar, as it is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. And that's right, man. Hey, let Yahweh Hashem Yahushai be true. We don't got to do nothing. Everything that he said is true and it's coming to pass. All right, so all we got to do is really just keep on doing what we've been doing. All right, which is teaching this word, hey, and watching these prophecies happen, watching these prophecies speak. All right, hey, so with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakokodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders bishops. And Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.